Hello everybody, my name is Katie, welcome to the Book Buddies, and today's video is going to be a little bit something different because I didn't want to do another tag video because I do tag videos all the time. So this video is going to be me reading to you some of my favorite book quotes. I think I have 8 here. A couple of them I couldn't find in the actual book, so I have them on my phone from my Goodreads. So let's start, shall we? The first quote is from The Son of Neptune by Rick Riordan. It says, "Eat bitter, taste sweet," Frank said. I always hated that proverb. No. The first quote is The Son of Neptune by Rick Riordan. "Eat bitter, taste sweet," Frank said. I hate that proverb. But it's true. What do they call it these days? No pain, no gain? Same concept. You do the easy thing, the appealing thing, the peaceful thing, mostly it turns out sour in the end. But if you take the hard road, or the hard path, that's how you reap the sweet rewards. Duty, sacrifice, they mean something. The second quote I'm going to read to you is from The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. "There is nothing like looking if you want to find something. You certainly usually find something if you look, but it is not always quite the something you were after." The next quote I have here is from The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. Now this isn't some great saying or whatever. Most people probably wouldn't think anything about it, but I just really liked the way it sounds, so I'm adding it. "Of course, an introduction, a beginning. Where are my manners? I could introduce myself properly, but that's not really necessary. You will know me well enough, and soon enough, depending on the diverse range of variables. It suffices to say that at some point in time, I will be standing over you, as genially as possible. Your soul will be in my arms, a color will be perched on my shoulder. I will carry you gently away." The next one is from Wonder by R.J. Palacio. And I kind of agree with this. I really agree with this, actually. "I wish every day could be Halloween. We could all wear masks all the time. Then we could walk around and get to know each other before we get to see what we look like under the masks." Really. Seriously. The next 2 quotes are from the same book, and it's Howls Moving Castle, my favorite book of all time. I love this book. And the first one is, "Oh, curses," spat Calcifer. "Why did you let her in here, Michael?" Sulkily he bent his blue face forward until all that could be seen of him was a ring of green curly flames dancing on the logs. "Thank you," Sophie said, and slapped the heavy pan onto the green ring to make sure Calcifer did not suddenly rise up again. "I hope all your bacon burns," Calcifer said, muffled under the pan. It's like my favorite, it's like one of my favorite things ever. And then the next one. "Yes, you are nosy," said Howl. "You are dreadfully nosy, horribly bossy, appallingly clean old woman. Control yourself. You're victimizing all of us. You're victimizing us all." That's how I feel about super clean people when they come into my room. "Yes, you are nosy," said Howl. "You are a dreadfully nosy, horribly bossy, appallingly clean old woman. Control yourself. You're victimizing us all." And then you have this lovely book. From The Lord of the Rings, you have "It's a dangerous business, Frodo, going out your door. You step onto the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where you might be swept off to." My favorite quote of all time. Yes. And then finally we have a quote from this Sherlock Holmes, and it is from The Hound of the Baskervilles. That which is clearly known hath less terror than that which is but hinted at and guessed. So those were 8 of my favorite quotes. As you could tell, most of them were pretty short. I'm not really a whole long quote kind of person. Most of these quotes were just things that I just liked the way that they sounded, basically. Things that I either agree with or just find funny. You should go ahead and tell me down in the comments what your favorite quotes are, or if you liked any of these. And I'm sorry if my reading them to you kind of dulled them down, because I'm not the best reader out loud. Reader. What is that called? Narrator. I'm not the best narrator there, I guess. Anyway, that was today's video. Me and Kayleen will try to have stuff up later in the week, and we maybe, if we can manage it, doing a tag together. If we can manage it, because we're both super busy. She is way busier than I am, though. Like, I don't know how she's doing anything. Anyway, I will see you all later. Until then, I don't have the book that I'm reading, technically. Because, well, no. I have this one. So, I'm almost done with it. So, until next week or next time, I will see you all later. Goodbye.